Hi guys, Tropico here playing Tropico 5 Espionage, and this is the campaign called the Maltese Toucan, which comes part of the expansion for freezies. And just to show how little polish is in this expansion. Bribe agents into becoming double agents, watch your back, and most importantly of all, don't lose you head. TV spy games, remember the Toucan. Typos everywhere, bugs everywhere.
We may not have the Maltese Toucan, but we have our freedom from the crown for the very first time. Well, first in this space-time continuum anyway. Somehow, the great powers seem certain that we have the bird, and worst of all, they want it for themselves. This time, instead of tackling the problem head-on, both the Axis and the Allies seem to favor a more discreet approach. Clandestine meetings, umbrella guns, teapot cameras, and knockout lipstick. What fun! Let the spy games begin!
Spy games!
Presidente, even though we did not manage to get the Toucan, there are persistent rumors that we do have it. Both the Axis and the Allies are fascinated by such objects and want the Toucan.
At the moment, several expeditions have arrived in Tropico. They are actually spies trying to discover the location of the Toucan and destabilize your wise rule. I know, let's give them some money, so they become double agents and work for us instead. Bribes cost $10,000. I gotta do it 20 times, so that's $200,000 total. Anyways, it's riddled with bugs. Here's another bug up here. The ocean has a weird reflection of the land that's not supposed to have. So this is probably the least polished work that Kalypso's ever done. Now keep in mind, polish. It's not actually an issue of it's not a major problem in terms of what was I going to say? Of the game sucking. It's just that it doesn't look finished. Like they probably could have done a bit more work on this. So I'm going to be going for a pretty hyper-educated style here. So I'm building 2 high schools instead of 1. And let's also get down our first police station. Yay, police. I need police.
Even though we did not...
And security checkpoints to actually do this anyway. So, not a terribly big deal. So my strategy for this is pretty well a long game. I want to build up a giant economy so I can build lots of revenue. I need $200,000, so that's not easy to get. But I also have to stay in power, so I have to provide services as well. So I'm putting down the textile mill, because the textile mill will make good use out of our wool and our cotton, and we'll be able to do something like that. And I'm going to try and use the explore function as little as possible. I think I just lost a couple months of research there. And our constitution, the only one I'm going to change is this one. I want militia. So I'll have wealthy citizens vote, a secular state, and militia. Boom. That just happened.
In the wake of the news that we have now reached a population of 100, I just want to say I am heartbroken that there are at least 2 people on the island who still haven't made their way to the Jolly Roger. You make me sad, you two.
Presidente, I have just learned.
I'm gonna need more entertainment. So we'll build that as well. Oh, and homes, I guess. I have my tenements now. Can't get them to fit in there, can I? Nope. Okay. We also have building houses these days. I'm gonna upgrade some of these. Oh, that's a palace. Can't do all of them just yet because it's very pricey. But we can slowly make our way to upgrading that. So with my next amount of money, I'll build a spy academy. Apparently I need college-educated people to run this newspaper, and I have a few. Not too many, but a few. And a lot of these buildings actually require high school education, so building double high schools will not be a bad idea at all.
Good evening.
Already got a foreman. That one's got an inventor. Why would I do that? Okay, so the next swell of cash would be for the Spy Academy, which can be used for counter spying, espionage, all that sort of good jazz. And, geez, I don't have a lot of tree space. I do need logs for my lumber mill, which is producing planks. Fish population is scarce over here, so I can't build another wharf near that one. But I can build one over here, maybe two over there. Fishing population scarce because I haven't actually done any drift netting here, so no drift netting there. That will not work.
Presidente, I hereby wish.
Yay, more constitution options. So this is good because I will actually be using a decent number of police. I'm going to use child labor so we can get more workers, and let's go with visa program for more educated
Special
people.
prize today. Everyone who guesses a number of the current amendment to the Constitution wins a free drink. Anyone who has even the slightest idea...
Old chap, your island...
Right, so I forgot about building the Spy Academy. Boom! I should get that one up. Well, I'm going to need one high school to make that a high priority, and then the Spy Academy. How's our employment looking? Employment is good, only 3 unemployed. So I don't actually need a lot of jobs right now. I just need houses, statues, things that look nice, those sorts of things. So for research, my goal is basically to try and head towards Compass, the dry dock. That will reveal the entire map and allow me to get a lot more resources and allow me to do a lot more with what I have, which is always good. Right now there's a bit of a squeeze here for immigrants. I'm just kind of short on those.
Presidente, maybe the rumors that the Toucan is in Tropico.
So I gained General's technology. That puts me a little bit ahead. In fact, we get the steel mill fairly quickly. I don't know if I need it just yet. Delegation Alliance. I don't even have an embassy yet. We'll do Delegation Alliance. That will potentially speed things a little bit along. Build that upgrade. I don't need the other upgrade. It increases worker by 6 and effectiveness by 50. Not yet, because I just don't have enough educated workers. I don't even have a high school training workers for this place yet. It's being built, and then we'll be building our Spy Academy, so we can start the Spygans. The Spies. Which I don't even have a place I can detect them either. That looks like a worthwhile investment, turning colonized infantry into actual modern day infantry. Well, not modern, they're like the Great War infantry. Probably worth it. And so far this facility has made me 1,500 or $2,000 or higher. It keeps going up with just 2 people. So importing another 2 people will double that, hopefully. 2 citizens have arrived to work, and boom, there they are. Hopefully that increases the effectiveness of that particular building. Our first high school is actually built already, and it has got 15 full students. The other one...
Presidente, we didn't manage to get any research done. So?
Okay, so we got our embassy. So close, but so far away. So close in the Spy Academy. Okay, well now my money's starting to float back up. Likely because of our textile mill. How's our unemployment rate looking? 1 unemployed person. That is awful. I don't really need the second school just yet. Definitely don't. I make this second school a low priority just now. So that basically everything else will get built first before it. And then later on we'll be complaining about how it's not built and be like, well, you know, Why isn't it building money? Blah, 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 blah. That's what's going to happen. Guaranteed. It'll take me for a while to remember exactly why it is that this doesn't work. Build another little logging camp here. Just kind of clear this area for the future. Because to me, logging camps is all about making use of you only have a limited number of trees, and if you cut them all down, you can build there, and you can be effective with your building strategy. Of course, the argument for effectiveness over ineffectiveness is always a good one. It's a good sounding one, at least. Now, eventually I want to have more than these 2 docks. I want to have a lot of docks, and I will sooner rather than later need to start adding more Teamsters buildings. This thing is already making ridiculous amounts of money. Ridiculous amounts of money. And we're almost building a 4... Oh my god,
I'm
okay.
seeing lots of new faces
Boom.
around here lately.
Now it's empty.
This is awesome, because I am all for meeting new people. Welcome to the Jolly Roger, newcomers. Drinking, partying, worshipping El Presidente, and having a good time are mandatory on our island.
Okay, so I'm pretty close to election, so I don't want to do what I'm going to do, but I will eventually do what I'm going to do, which is no free lunch and paid healthcare. Those will be big things. And I'll be using them to maximum effectiveness. I'll be using those to generate more revenues based on my own people who will be spending money that they'll be earning from their local textile mill.
A new era of knowledge is upon us.
No, I don't need that. All my guys are maxed out, so I don't have a point sending them off to do these things. And I'm
A
just
glorious invention, Presidente.
kind of realizing that. So, the compass. Don't really need these 2 just yet. There we go. Now, this one still needs a few more people. How's our point numbers looking?
Tropicans await elections next year.
There are 600 points, so still not really enough to worry about building more of those.
Come Presidente, I feel that the...
Build 1 clinic. Jeez. Timing on these things. Just in time for an election. The election clinic. Make that a high priority. And we can also build another police station. Have a little bit of a police state here. This is actually a great place because the docks are always kind of corrupted. And we can have a full-on church. Bring me to church. Blah, blah, blah. That song is stupid in my head.
A shout out to the Tropican police who just got a new home. Officer Mendez, you know you can strip search me anytime.
That's
Also,
dirty.
you forgot your handcuffs. I kept them as a little memento. But if you need them, I could take your hat instead.
Upgrading these homes probably won't do too much. It will triple my income from rent income, but keep in mind it's not a lot. Like this one's made 167. It will triple up and make me, $600 bucks. So it'll never really pay itself off.
It's a great time.
Ever. Never, ever, ever pay itself off. Looks like my numbers are pulling pretty well. 58 versus 42. So I'm pretty happy with that. Maybe it's because of my great investment in homes. I think building houses also makes them more resistant to disaster. Don't quote me on that, but I think it's true. Imagine electrifying one of these shanty homes. Electrified. Versus a full upgrade. $50 to electrify though. That's actually not too bad. Maybe we should electrify it. Whereas here it's like 300 to electrify it. Yee. Oh, I have 1 active agent, so we're going to what? What do we do? Steal technology from the Axis. F the police. What?
How can I be of help?
I'm always sort of short on entertainment. People just don't have places to spend their money. All these places fill up very, very well. $32,000. Oh my god, yes.
Why do we need clinics? Just grow a pair, people. I once had a whole sea urchin stuck in my foot. But did I go to clinic? No.
We have an opportunity to influence.
We don't need it. And this is upgrades to improve our healthcare, which is pretty well always worthwhile.
The election results are in.
60% approval rating.
Presidente, I now know the location of the Allies' secret archive facility.
Expose the
It's
secret to
called
the Allies.
Area 52.
Okay. So I'll go over here and it's training up active agents. So I'm going to expose the secret. How long would that take? 29 months. That's a long time for this. Hire agents as managers. Well, that one's actually not too hard, is it? In fact, I have a lot of unused agents that I could be using. Or not agents, but, you know, people. I guess that one will have to be an agent. So what do they do exactly? Detect hidden roles. There we go. I don't really need too many of them. My third loyal agent, which I can put on exposing the secret, so we can speed that along. 22 months to go. Should be some upgrade options here. Let's see. Increase the chance of success of steal technology money. Excellent. And license kill. Sure. Let's have them die. I have like 40 grand. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I am not really using high schools all that effectively.
We found it, President.
Build 2 fishing wharves. So I'm going to build another factory, another textiles mill nearby, and that will give my high school students something to do with their time. Now, the thing with these wharves is that we have to put them in scant places for fish populations. That's a green fish population, so that one's good. And this one over here, good. So I just want to kind of spread them out a bit so they are hitting appropriate target locations versus not. And I just want to make sure these roads are looping around so that our Teamsters can get around. Speaking of Teamsters, I should make more of those as well, since I will have increasing demand coming up for that particular service. There we go. Nice little block there. How many more of these do I have left to upgrade? 16,000 more worth of those.
I am so glad that there is a new church on the island. Jesus taught us many important things like surfing and turn the other cheek. I often disregard that last rule and punch the guy instead, but I always feel guilty afterwards.
That's the important part. Okay. So research to encompass in 5 months. Excellent. Excellent. We can't afford that just yet. When do we got? $27,000 coming in. We can use that to upgrade our library. I don't know if I need it now, but I could use it in the future, which is important. Church equal high school increase, sure. It doesn't. There's no real communities around there though. Ni Win consulted soothsayers on almost every aspect of decision making in his nearly 3 decades of rule as Burma, which is a modern nation, which is supposed to be embarrassing, I guess. An asylum guarantees minimum level of health care in the whole island, removes a negative effect of discredit citizen action. No, I don't think I'll have that. But we will get our second paper. I assume like these colors here, like the orange, is a relatively good thing. And look, I have a crime lord inside the prison. Oh, and he's been released because he's been completely made into a new man. Rehabilitated, they call it.
Presidente, after
Yay! Full map unlocked. Didn't have to spend anything. And what the hell is happening there? Foreign agents destroyed a textile mill. Oh my god, that is like the center of my civilization right now. I need this boat to show up now so I can quickly rebuild that. It comes with upgrades, which is good, but oh my god, that is going to set me back so much. There we go. So we'll make that a priority build. Much more higher priority than the other one.
Mr. President,
Two different industries. I already have two different industries.
cash flow has increased. My books on psychology say...
Let's go with something in our Swiss bank account. Okay, I think the time is right for no free lunch. And paid health care. So we'll make money off of everything we do. Okay, still need to get a few more before I can unlock the customs office. Now what's our employment numbers looking like? 17 people, so as soon as these get built, that should be sated pretty well. And high schools are probably not busy right now because I have no industries that require any kind of high school graduates. How are we doing on our exposing of secrets? That's a big question. 0 months left. Well, that answers that, I guess. Let's steal some money. 29 months to steal money. It's a long time, considering that I might not get a lot out of them. People overwhelmingly happy with the poverty of lacking a textile mill.
Presidente, our spies have identified the man that can get us the Area 52 files. Edward Iceman. We should send our most charming agent to seduce him.
It's a bit of a play on Edward Snowden. The story of Edward Snowden, he was a U.S., everyone kind of knows the story, but he's a U.S. Contractor with the NSA, and he defects to Russia and begins leaking classified documents, and all the documents are indicating that in fact all the governments of the world are spying on each other, and they have this weird collection status, and that it's not just the bad guys are spying on, they're spying on everyone, and they have been collecting information from text messages and emails and Facebook, and they've been getting all the telecom companies involved.
The war has the price of...
And, you know,
Great giant drop.
there's kind of a lot of theories about what's happening there. Some people believe he defected to the Russians directly, and he's feeding the Russians intel, or making some sort of agreement with the Russians, because he hasn't actually released anything on the Russians yet, and clearly he would... If this is the NSA, they would be very much interested in the Russians. So, possibly he's not releasing information on the Russians, which is a big deal. And the other part of it is that he's not... they're giving him asylum, so he might also be... had been a Russian agent the whole time. And then thirdly, there's the possibility that he's a double agent, that he's purposely leaking documents. He's actually an American citizen still, and he's just trying to get in with the Russians.
A chap on the streets.
From them. So, yeah, you know, he's a kind of a controversial figure. There's a lot of hero worship around him. A lot of hero worship. And, you know, like, it's he's one of these characters who it's hard to tell where he will fit in history. Will he be a villain, or will he be a good guy? A lot of people on the internet feel he's a good guy. A lot of people, you know, not so much on the internet, don't agree. So, yeah, highly controversial figure. And yay, we got our cotton mill back open. Or textile mill.
I am so furious.
The rebels are
Hola, dear
attacking?
listeners! I want you to wish my boyfriend Raoul and his comrades luck in their upcoming surprise attack against our totalitarian regime. My heart is with you, Raoul.
The world is at war.
Steal 3 technologies. That's easy enough. I'll just put more people into this. You don't really need to steal. I'm going to try and become friends with the allies. So with the exposed secrets, it'll actually improve your relations with the other side. So I'm just going to make sure to target all my spy stuff on the Axis right now. It looks like I should be able to win this one pretty easily. Maybe not in the future, but right now it's not going to be too bad. And built the second textile mill, and I still do not have enough employees. That's not good. McCormick does have higher birth rates, good. And since I lost my textile for so long, building a lot of these things has become difficult. Very difficult. I might have to actually buy workers, and this just got destroyed. I might actually have to buy workers.
Here is our latest sign.
Just because they will pay themselves off pretty easily.
Presidente, Edward Iceman has the...
Okay, so that's something. Let's get these wharves going up. So I can get that clear. The fishing wharf objective is
We
to give me
found it,
cash.
President.
10,000 bones. And then I can pick up the Snowden one. Or Iceman one. Not Snowden
There's
at
one
all.
huge wave, President.
By the way,
We're alive, President.
all the disasters in this game, whoa, that's a lot of damage. All the disasters in this game are very predictable. Yeah, I'm gonna pump that one out. I really don't have a lot of ranches
Presidente,
left.
Edward Iceman.
I should probably build another ranch for wool. And these ranches actually ruin the quality of the land around. That's why this is all red over here. So it's always good to sort of just shift these around a bit. So one fishing wharf completed. Full employment right away, of course. I need to get this one up as well, just because I also need food sources. Actual
Presidente,
problems. Okay, this thing is back to being highly profitable. 9 grand already. This one, not so much. Not as much, I should say. We'll give them the acrylic dye, so it'll increase their productivity a little bit. Oh, we also have our first stolen technology. Yay, stolen technologies. Extra spies on the Russian front. Where are the embassies?
I am so furious.
The rebels are attacking. That's not a good time. With all the stuff going on. What are they attacking? Oh, jeez, a ranch that's just too far away. It says we're winning this battle, but I feel like I might lose this ranch. Close. Okay, I'm gonna get another military base, an army base here, just because I need to cover my bases, it seems. Yay.
Okay, folks.
Two wars.
Presidente, there is snow. Presidente, Edward...
Faster lumber mill. Get me some of that. Okay, how's our unemployment doing? Unemployment is at 22. And I still don't have full employment in these places. Some production cycles are not working because we're lacking... Oh, mother effer. Okay. Gotta get these ones back up and running. Such are cotton sources. Do I have like neither cotton nor wool? Is that what's happening here? What's cattle? Quick build that. Oh jeez, I need like way more wool than I currently have. Speaking of which, what is the commodity that I'm trading right now? Milk. Milk. I don't even know if I have milk. The Allies never want to trade anything that I have. They always want stuff that I don't have. Like bananas.
Congratulations, President.
Okay, I need to build... Wait, no, not that one. I need my new church. Where did I put it to? Teacher's office, lunch, llamas, tavern. Not quite a church. There we go. So I'll fast build that one so that I can get my other one unlocked. Still needs both commodities. This one's not doing so bad anymore, but still needs a bit of both. And we have sabotage up and over here. A creamery, that is a very expensive thing. So this sabotage is actually starting to take effect on me now. They're destroying more buildings than I'm producing from currently. I might have to actually start bribing some of these guys because so much construction projects. My unemployment's probably through the roof. 16. Okay, that's not terrible, but still.
I am so furious.
Oh god, a rebel attack? Well, at least I have my militia always.
Congratulations, President.
Of course,
Presidente, don't research.
now that there's all, like, nothing being produced here, these places are loaded full of people who want to work there. Now they're not doing any actual work. That's convenient, don't you think? Oh good, the church is getting built, so I'll have that soon, and then I'll be able to get this, and then I'll be able to do the other one, and I'll be happy with all this stuff. Okay, boom, shakalaka. Those are all high, hopefully, yes.
Congratulations, President.
Now build a new clinic, which we will build right here. Basically, I'm just breaking even at this point, so I do need to up my production cycles of a lot of things. I don't think the problem is the Teamsters just yet. It could become a problem in the future, but not yet. Now, how many unemployed? Only 4 unemployed. And our student numbers are actually quite low. Mostly because jobs we have are not good jobs that don't offer a lot of security. Just like America.
Comrade Presidente, I feel that the revolution's agenda.
Build one construction office and I get
Comrade
what?
Presidente, I feel that.
Communist standing. That's exactly what I want. Communist standing. Okay, so 0 months for that. I'm gonna steal some money from them. That's exactly what I need. And I'll have my next technology stolen very soon, which will mean I will probably not be needing any technologies and work was destroyed. Jeez, these guys are getting malicious. Okay, I'm going to slow it down a bit. Start bribing some of these guys. So they'll start working for me instead of against me.
No. How can I be of help?
Now I also have this other quest, Foreign Spy 25. I can kill some. Construction office. I can kill some to deal with them. Fast build in the construction office, that just makes good sense. Now we have another highly effective clinic, and making more babies is, in the long run, very good, because it means that I can produce, more workers, because I do have child labor in this country. God, it's good to have my double textile mills producing again. Barely producing, though, one of them. So almost both of them. I really gotta get this wool going. Okay, let's just quick build this one, just so we can get things building faster. Speed is going to be important here. It says, it has no workers. Unemployment still at 10, so tons of people take these jobs, just nobody wants them. They're still profiting, which is still weird. Despite having no real resources on the map, they're still doing well. Weird. Next bit of money will be going to housing, because I can already see some shacks building up here.
Comrade Presidente.
Means that people are not moving in, because existing ones are probably full. Build much faster. And I'm not going to build it right here. I'm going to put something else there first and then surround it by houses. Our next infusion of cash won't be a ton, will it? No, $5,000 will be our next major infusion of cash. Or less, depending on how our bills are going.
Great giant tropical spiders, Presidente.
Oh boy, whose relations are I in trouble with?
Good show, old chap. Those Axis fellows give me...
Okay, so to scare up the Russians, not the Russians, the Nazis from invading, I have to sell them something. So planks, cheese, cloth, each require standing. Cotton, no. Corn, these are all American things. Okay, that's not good. See if we can get some money to kind of thwart them off, because I can't really defend them just yet. Is there any edicts I can use to help with that? Oh, the agricultural subsidy. I should have had that effect a long time ago. Nothing international here. Nope. That's sad. Okay. Oh, I could have a building manager here, like a foreman. Make that very, very profitable. And a supervisor here. An environmentalist, reduce things in the area. 11 months for next action, so money's not going to solve my problem, it seems. Steal money from them. They're currently hostile, that's why. Okay, so can't steal from them anymore. So what we'll do is we'll expose the secret on the allies. And that will give me, it takes 8 months to do that so far. Now, once I get these ranches built, I should be back in the wool. Mobutu dictator Zaire had prohibited anybody except him from wearing leopard print. That's fair enough. See if there's anything I can do with them. I need a free embassy for that. Oh, wait a minute. Can I do an alliance? 1 requires 80. That'd be quite the play. Foreign agents of an unknown origin have destroyed our logging camp. Oh no, not our logging camp. Which is cheap. Easy to rebuild. So by doing this action here, I'll gain some status with the Axis. No other agents available. They just keep dying.
Amigo.
This is an allies one. So I'm going to banish him. Get rid of him. And I also get money from banishing, so it's not... A lot of times it can be sort of free-ish, but if you get too often it's going to hurt. And people are dying from starvation. Oops. We're going to need some corn. Corn has no other use but for making food. Life in Tropico is harsh. We got a dump here. Probably just somebody's backyard. Oh, you know, it's the construction for the tavern, which hasn't been rebuilt yet. Kind of bizarre how much of my economy is focused around the service industry, but it is. So I'm going to add on this feature here, since we're kind of capped out here on workers. We need more.
Did you know that it is
Steal money. Finally! How much until? 4 months until I expose that secret, and I'll be stealing money from these guys. Another 5 months until diplomatic action. Oh boy. Trade-off with the allies has been completed for milk. So now I have one for wool. Steel. Wool it is. That's the only thing I have right now that nobody wants to buy in my textiles. And since we're building so much out here, we're going to put another dock that away. And there's no rush to build it, but it will get built eventually. I'll represent a shorter route for all this stuff out here, because I have oil out here as well, which I can use. Geez, these places are still not getting a lot of wool. But producing wool must not have enough teamsters offices in the area. People like where they live. I guarantee it. Oh, I should put this back on fast forward mode so I can die to the Nazis faster. So currently hostile with these guys. 1 month we'll have exposed a secret about the allies. And that should put me back from death row area, where I will most definitely die, to a place where I'll just kind of possibly die. Death seems to be the biggest problem here. 19,000. How did that go? We lost a few agents. But... oh, that didn't do anything actually, really. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. My relations went down with them, so I didn't actually gain anything with the Axis.
Mr. President, you're...
well, this could become an issue.
Presidente, we have made...
I only have one thing left to research, and that would be our banks. Can I build a jewelry factory right away, or does that require power? I forget. I think it's power-based. Yeah, it requires power, so that's not happening. There we go. Both the upgrades, so this one will be providing employment to people for a long time still coming. Which needs
Presidente, Tropicans await elections.
an infusion of wool. Which means more teamsters, offices, and more llama farms. How's our employment doing? 3 unemployed, so immigrants will be needed. That's going to be a big thing. Intelligent immigrants. Maybe I'm not building enough wool. Maybe you're just crushing through that wool so fast. It's hard to say. I wish there was kind of a detailed chart. Economy. Where's our exports at? So... No, we're still exporting wool, so they should have enough space in the textile plants for that. Yeah, this guy has no chance of beating the election. The only thing that can stop me now is the Nazis.
Presidente, my fellow diplomats wanted...
So you want me to join the Allies? These relations are not looking good. If I would have just actually stayed the course and tried to embarrass the Ruskies a bit more, that might not have been a problem. Severe lack of planks. Maybe I don't have any logging camps. Those will be needed right away. Still don't have my steel mill. Still don't produce a steel mill. Will be kind of a big issue eventually, I think, because you kind of need that for the auto plants. Oh boy, a cotton plantation. That's another one of these highly necessary
Presidente,
things.
my career...
Oh boy. Oh boy. Please, not the textile plant. Take the church. 9,500 for a clinic upgrade. Oh. Hovering over the houses. Dodge most of them.
We have an opportunity to influence the outcome of... I am back in the game. I can now... Great giant tropical...
Rebel threats are increasing. It's not a surprise. I am a bit to win an election after all. Now, suddenly our unemployed have jumped up to 5, as in I never had full employment in the first place. And that cotton...
I am so furious.
Oh. Wow, this is actually a lot of rebels. They might be able to kill something here. I'm going to need another cotton plantation. Cotton. Maybe I'll build them back here. Oh, there's a method to this madness. And then we'll build kind of a gridded back road. Well, looks like it's not going to grid at all, actually. It's going to swerve. To get us to it. Yeah, there's way too many rebels here. Jeez, I might lose just to the rebels alone. But we're winning this battle, apparently, so maybe not. Machine gunners, go! Yeah! Upgrade machine gunners, beat the rebel back.
Tropical spiders, Presidente. We have a...
Oh, here comes
We're
a
coming for you.
foreign
We're
invasion.
coming for you.
Oddly enough, I might still have enough to beat this. Forces are evenly matched. Hard to say. I might lose a building
You're
or
right
two.
to roll.
But
as
they're all
a spy.
split up. My militias are not hot at all, but they can... I might survive this foreign invasion. Ha! Nice. And be able to afford to rebuild everything very quickly. Could build those cotton places. No, that was not how it ended up. We're about to lose this battle. Well, shiver me timbers? I don't know how to accurately portray my feelings right now. Possibly betrayal. Okay, we got rid of the tank, now it's just the infantry, and I have 2 guard towers remaining. So, I'm thinking I might be fine. I mean, we might lose one battle, but we can't lose both. That would be difficult. And yeah, looks like I beat that invasion back. Right in the face. So to celebrate, let's spend some money on bribing these guys.
Good day.
Which will reduce the rate at which they can blow up my buildings.
Greetings.
$16 unemployed.
Yeah?
Praise, and the delegation seems like a bad idea at this time. Okay.
Long ago, we weaponized jokes.
Is that all complete? Looks like it is. Okay, so next, infusion of cash and reveal a customs office, which will increase my export value. And also allow for cheaper imports and that sort of good jazz.
Presidente, I have always tried to set a good example of loyalty.
So I have to get rid of one rebel leader.
Ay, ay, ay!
Amigo.
Rebel and an agent.
Hola!
They're all broke.
Vive el presidente!
It's a matter of figuring out where the rebel leader is.
Hola!
Oh, you know what I haven't built that I earned a while ago was checkpoints.
The world is at...
I have them for free. Get 3 free checkpoints. I'm gonna build those. That will help me identify people pretty easily. And some highly suspect locations. The world is at war. I've already survived one invasion. One has no workers, the other one has all Z workers. But I'm still not getting a lot of wool being shipped here. It's a bit disheartening. Maybe it's because I'm trying to sell wool to the Americans, which is not a great strategy. Maybe I'll sell them iron, and then I will beef up iron production. Because yes, I am trying to get on their side, but at the same time, I also need to, have an economy that works. One of our agents was killed. I have lots of free agents sitting around. Okay, steal money. Lots of money.
The world is at...
see if that fixes it now. Will I be able to keep up a decent supply of wool and cotton now that I've stopped exporting wool? So far, so good. Maybe that was my problem. Now, what should be my next goal? I don't really need another high school. In fact, the high schools I have are not working all that well. They're not even filling my market demand right now, actually. So maybe I'll try and get rid of a rebel leader. So find one then.
Ay, ay, ay! Ay, ay, ay!
I am so furious.
Oh, here come the rebels. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I should have a few militia, and don't quite have my army base finished just yet. But more than enough to finish off these rebel scum.
Great giant tropical spider.
Oh, another foreign invasion, possibly. I don't need an inventor right now. Let's put a tactician there. And a tactician at my own base. Because stuff. Hey, a place to put that magnet finally. And is this facility running well? Well-ish. I mean, the wool here is running out still very quickly. But it is producing a ridiculous amount of cloth. Of which not a lot of it's actually getting to these docks, looks like. Need another Teamster's office. Maybe another 2 Teamster's offices. Yeah, that's what I'll put here, is a Teamster's office.
The world is at...
Oh, another loading screen to indicate that I've probably been playing for far too long. But we'll see what we can do with such short time left. And a parade. So coming up, I should be able to
Ay, caramba.
avoid war by building an alliance with the Allies. Or it just actually gives me an advantage. I just saw something with a shovel in the background, so something's been... My llamas! Or as they say in Spanish, mi llamas! Pretty awesome that I have an agent in there. Doesn't speed it up at all, but it does increase the success rate, does it? No, doesn't do anything. Really? Except for piss off the Russians. Good enough.
Mr.
Good
President,
enough.
accord...
Okay, so where's my asylum at? How come I don't have that tech yet? I'm going to build this asylum to try and take care of Maltese. Then I can pick up this new objective to do something else. Still haven't been able to find a leader of these
Ay, ay, ay!
Greetings.
rebel scum. Despite the increases in
Hola.
checkpoints. I did put that on high, yes, okay. It takes a high amount of resources to actually just get one of these working in. Foreign agents have destroyed my textile plant. That's expense to replace. $29,000 to replace this fully upgraded one. That wasn't doing anything, so I almost feel like just letting it sit there. But then that would be letting the terrorists win. We can't have that, can we? The answer is no. So we cannot. Except I don't really have money to rebuild it. Is what is at issue. I might have to take out a loan. Oh, that's why I don't have it, because I didn't start researching it. Herpa derpa derp, I guess. Yeah, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to go to sovereign debt, issue a bond, which is going to give me extra money.
Fiesta time, Tropico! Come over to the Jolly Roger and celebrate the bright future ahead of us as a nation. Tonight, the future is paying the tab.
23 died from starvation. Still don't have these corn places built yet. I guess that could be part of it. Or maybe people aren't making enough money so they can't afford food. That's also possible. Hostile relations. About to steal money. This sounds like a great plan. Can't upgrade tanks until, yeah, Cold War. Why else would I be able to upgrade my tanks before then? Okay, do I have enough to pay off my sovereign debt? I do. Excellent. So I won't get paid charged any interest. I lose $1,000, which is, as far as the options go, is not bad. Are you a rebel leader?
Presidente?
Just a regular rebel. The rebels have a fist
No.
over their heads. And they have to be identified by police or checkpoints.
Good evening. How can I be of help?
Okay.
Militarist leader. That's a faction leader. Faction leaders used to be really important in the old game, but in this version of the game, they put a lot less emphasis on faction leaders and a lot more on foreign nations. Really changed the way the game works. This is still not built.
Mr. President, according to my...
I received word from...
Don't need that. Actually, I do, now that I think about it. Because I need both, actually. Oops. I can now afford to pay some of the bills, but not all of them. Expected revenue from iron, very little. Oh, this one's actually got a ridiculous amount of cloth here. $2,800 for 1,000
Great
cloth.
giant Tropicus.
Oh, here comes another foreign invasion. I think I should be able to beat this one a lot easier because I have a new collection of tanks as well as my old defenses that held off successfully. Looks like they targeted another one of my llamas again. Il y a mia Paul. I lost the other objective.
I received
the actual
word.
entertainment-based one, which does actually inform me, usefully, that I do need more entertainment, which is good. 1,000 must be... No, never mind. There's way more than 1,000 getting built here. Oh yeah, this foreign invasion stomped in. Easily. Not a chance.
Mr. President, the doctors have concluded that Penultimo suffers from a multiple personality disorder. Personally, I am shocked that Penultimo has any.
That's weird.
I received word from...
I have 20 soldiers, I have
The
21.
resistance and the French nation are in our debt.
More ally relations, so I should be at 100 now, which means I can form an alliance in 6 months' time. Which will save me from the Russians, or the Nazis, I mean, but not really matter too much. Now, I have money again. Gotta build even more Teamsters offices. Teamsters offices everywhere. Because we have come to a point where we have so many resources, but we don't have good ways of transporting those resources to the docks. And that's a big deal in this game. Not in real life. It's not a big deal at all. And we'll build some addenduments. Now, I have a little bit of spare money, so I'll use it to...
Good evening.
See, that's just a regular rebel.
At your service.
Regular
Ay,
rebel,
caramba.
not the rebel leader.
Good evening.
Bribe a spy. So that puts me to 50% marker. Close to the 50% marker.
Good evening.
Why are all the rebels so poor? Maybe that's why they're rebelling, is because they're so poor. The only way to do it is to make them wealthier, I guess.
Good day!
And I also, one thing about this game is it's really important to secure
I am
yourself.
Catman. We have to save the city from the evil crime lords. To the monorail Catmobile.
Yeah, it's really important to actually have a very stable and useful government for the next possible match, because it saves forever.
The Allies are moving towards a big push in their on...
Okay, so this is another invasion. I've already just recently beat one. This one's slightly stronger, but once again, won't be too bad. Yeah, it becomes very important to have a stable game for later on, because later on you can run into issues, and you just have to come back and replay a lot of levels.
My dear friend, the leader...
Okay, let's go ahead and build another high school. Not something I need crazily, but something I want. Oh, this is not looking good. It's because I'm not fighting on the guard towers, I think. My tanks are going to wipe out this infantry squad here. My militia is all going to get cleaned up by this cluster here. And hopefully there's enough
Llamas
here.
are great. Everything is better with llamas.
Oh boy, I'm losing everything here. Now I only have to survive the invasion. So I guess they'll destroy a few buildings, hopefully none important ones, like this creamery here. They hate cream. I was kind of hoping to go for the guard towers like they normally do, but that's not the case. And they're also going for a lumber mill. These are all very important structures. Yikes. Oh wow, and also the textile mill. That is nasty of them. They're going after everything. There's even a strike going on in this building that does not exist. That's how evil these Nazis are. So this will set me back a little bit. And they're gone. I can't even afford to rebuild this textile mill just yet. I have to wait for an infusion of cash, which I may never actually get. But I need this. So they survived it, which means I have an alliance. Allies relations. I don't have an alliance. I survived the invasion. I just didn't defeat them.
My dear friend, the...
I am Catman.
Okay, so I'm probably going to have to take another loan from the Sovereign Fund. Or two. And mortgage subsidies. Literacy program, that seems worthwhile. Considering how many high schools I already have, and I'm going to have a very...
Great giant tropical spider.
Wow, are they invading already? Are you kidding me? I just narrowly escaped defeat there.
Presidente, Tropicans await elections next year.
Okay, so this will be a harder election because I won't have the monetary capacity to actually defend myself with tax cuts. Which will be tough. Now, even without these resources, I'll still have all these secondary resources exporting. I won't be earning as much money, but I'll still be earning something. So I'm not going to be completely screwed.
Good evening.
Where is the rebel leader at? He always seems to just evade
Good
me.
day. Good day.
Evade my clickbaiting.
Okay. Presidente, I am sorry.
There we go, the customs office, finally. I can't afford it right now, of course, but that's a different problem. Actually, I can, turns out. And it's actually quite valuable. It just flat out increases the
At your service.
rate of your things, of your exports. I felt like these built faster when I had less construction offices. So at 39%. At least we got one of our corn places built, the other one not so much. Agent Toucan. Agent Monday, Agent Saturday.
Presidente, my...
Oh boy. I guess when it rains, it's thunderstorms. Right during the election season, too.
Catman! Catman! Catman!
Catman! Holy sardines, young boy. That, of course, comes from the,
I am back in the game.
from the DLC. Police station.
We have an opportunity to influence the outcome of...
Yes, we don't need any fraud. I mean, what fraud? There is no fraud. Kim Il-sung claimed that he could turn sand into rice and that he could cross rivers on leaves. All true. He can do all those things.
The election results are...
Yay, somehow I won that. Okay, now we just need to get this thing producing again. With one employee? Oh boy. Well, it's slowly filling up. See, we have 4 grand over here. I really just want to save this house from demolition. And another little bit over there.
Presidente, my fellow... I am so furious.
Nope, the rebels again.
My boy, if you are sick of...
Okay, well this is definitely going to take a little bit longer to get back on track because I need money, and these people are working here, and working hard it seems, building a lot of cloth right away. Eliminating all rebels so quickly. Oh, goodbye rebels.
Ay, ay, ay!
Heck of them all.
Good
Back
day.
to their daily lives.
How can I help? How can I help? Good evening.
Respect my authority.
Good evening.
So far, so bad. Okay, that one's good. We just need to get our creamery. Creamery's back online, and we need our lumber yard, and don't really care too much about the Catholic mission, actually. And then we'll be back to making money and moving forward. Like I said, this is gotta be sustainable. It's a big problem, and randomly this logging camp is destroyed for unknown reasons. $13,000. Oh yes.
Competition time!
Cloth.
We've just had a new entry in our Most Annoying Sound in Tropico tournament from the newly constructed lumber mill. As you know, I'm the reigning champion with this sound.
Wow.
Try to top that, lumber mill.
You win, lady. You win. So I gotta buy back a lot of my sovereign debt.
Great giant tropicals.
Larger rebel presence. Pay back a little bit of it. That'll be the first bit, and then one more and I'll be able to buy back all those bonds. The interest is expensive on these things, and you don't pay back those bonds with interest. That's not how they work. They're high risk.
My boy,
Greetings.
Who's this? A crime lord that has been arrested? No. Has to be arrested. Okay. Next cash, and this guy is gone. He is going to get arrested right away. He's also filthy rich, and he works at a plantation, so clearly criminal elements are suspected. Trader extorted $2,000. That's not enough. I know where he works now. Ooh, 17,000. This is getting to epic levels of debt.
Okay.
Okay, so get rid of the rebel leader. We will... Can't arrest him. Oh, it's already been issued.
Great giant tropicals. Okay.
I can banish him. One crime lord got rid of. Oh, and here's another foreign invasion, which I can seemingly deflect every single time. Oh boy. Seven unemployed. I can always keep good employment. I just can't keep people working at like the textile mill or a place like that. Well, apparently not here. Jesus has a lot of production. You know, we'll probably get this coal mine going and the steel mill finally. Diversify a little bit. Looks like we deflected that invasion pretty easily. 27,590. Looks like my textile mill is back to work. I'm going to build another construction office. Not that I need it, but I can have them build a lot of these things faster so we can get into some of these homes. We need some homes. Some Teamsters offices. But I will call the steel mill a bit of a important play. So bribe you. Goodbye. 50% officially. Gotten rid of not all the crime lords I need. So I'm going to build that steel mill. This will probably lead to one of the possible side objectives where you have to bring in more people. Oh, you know what I can do? I can build a customs office. And another one that's kind of important that I haven't really done yet is the dry dock. Doesn't fit there. Go. And the dry dock has like a ridiculous number of upgrades, and it's another one where you can influence exports and imports.
Viva el Presidente!
How can I be of help?
Where are you, rebel leader?
Good evening.
Is there some way to reduce the number of rebels? Doesn't look like it. Amnesty.
Hola, Tropicans! Our generous Presidente has found it in his heart to forgive our rebellious youth and has granted a general amnesty. Some criminals are being set free right now, while the luckiest of them are to be taken on a cruise vacation of indefinite duration, courtesy of the government.
Presidente?
Capitalist leader. A lot of capitalists here. Please. Gotta keep that number up. Oh, randomly destroyed my goats. Wait, I don't really need goats, so I'll keep that as is for now. How are we doing on this? Looks like 4% complete, and our coal mine is now complete. These will not be fully operational, not for some time, I don't think. Oh boy, has that been destroyed for a while, looks like. I'm gonna quick build that one, because that was unexpected. The heavy crusher. And then we'll get our steel mill back open. That's also why my exports haven't been working as well as they should be. Because they haven't been exporting iron to the Allies this whole time. Let's go with coal and iron. We'll split the two ships up.
How can I be of help?
Well, you can be bribed.
Amigo, greetings.
Good day.
You also can be bribed.
Good day.
Catman! 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 Catman!
Here is the new leader.
Good evening.
Oh, here he is. Arrest the crime lord.
Viva el Presidente!
How can I be of help?
I am so furious.
The rebels are attacking all the same old spots. Doesn't look like they have much of a chance, though.
Viva el Presidente!
Okay, only need 7 more, which is going to be $70,000. But I also want to get this done here, 14 out of 25. So I'm going to need to banish a few of these guys as well. So next one I see I'm going to banish, which is this guy here.
Hola.
He's pretty well off, so pretty well worth banishing.
Viva. At your service.
Good evening.
He's also well off.
The
So
Axis is currently in desperate need of steel. I worked my feminine wiles and...
Okay.
for free 10 grand, and we'll banish
Great
you.
giant tropical spy.
Okay, unrest is forming, so I can't do that.
Giant tropical spy.
And
Mr.
a foreign
Presidente.
invasion's coming. Oh boy. Okay, so at this point I'm going to build another armor base. Just because it seems kind of necessary at this point. I got my steel mill up and running. Yay! You can put a foreman in there. Yay! Second textile plant, we should open that soon too. Teamsters offices are important, so are tenements. Okay. All our priorities are set.
Good evening.
So there'll be 3
Good day.
crime lords down. I almost say climb lords, and there's an arrest order out for him already.
Greetings.
Darn
Good day.
rebels. This guy is... oh, geez, he's a crime lord. So that'll be another crime lord taken care of. Okay, some services. I'm probably gonna need more police station. Actually, look, crime looks pretty good here, but the dock area is just atrocious. So we'll put one dude over here to take care of that. I haven't even built these checkpoints
Great
yet.
giant tropical spy.
That's what I'm at right now.
At your service.
Catman!
Almanac population page. Where would that be? Homeless, population growth, employed. Not in labor force? It said special citizens though. It's not there. Still have 95 open jobs. So that's pretty good.
Good evening.
Bribe. Okay, 5 more, and then, another 3 or so that I'll have to do something with.
Viva el presidente! Amigo.
Greetings!
Where
Good
is
evening.
the rebel leader?
Greetings. I am so furious.
God, they attack quite
The
often.
Great Communist Revolution started in Russia. The Great Communist Revolution started...
10 grand. Oh wow, they're going way out of their way.
The Great Communist... The revolution is its own reward.
Revolution is its own reward. I guess that's true. And my second free tenement. Because housing is actually very short right now. See if my voice can come in time to try and stop them from destroying... Oh, no. And they just dispersed immediately, like a bunch of a-holes.
A chap on the street.
Build 1 college. Something that I should do anyway, because eventually my lack of college-educated
Good
people will
evening.
catch up with me. No one's arresting any of these crime lords. I'm putting the orders
Good
out for it,
evening.
but no one's doing anything. Yeah, a bunch in here.
Ay, caramba.
Where is our dungeon? Like a second dungeon.
How can I be of help?
I put arrest warrants out for enough of these guys. They should be done, unless there's corruption, which would be, of course, unfounded, because there's no
Now
corruption in
that we
Tropico.
have bought the revolution.
See, college. And I might as well build a high school next door. For no better reason than there will be an inevitable demand for both of these. Just the number of replacement workers that I'll need to find for, my textile mills, my steel plants, my automotive assembly plants, and all that sort of jazz. And geez, this is probably happening for an hour now. That's where I'm at right now. So I need more housing, given the time. Okay, there we go. Homes for all. Whoa, who is this? Is that a rebel leader?
Presidente?
Just a regular old rebel.
At your service.
Next time the Batman thing pops up,
Viva el presidente! Good evening.
I'm going to actually read that a little more carefully to figure out what is happening. Our economic principles are sound. Our bodies are round. Cotton plantation down. It's a high priority. Because I actually need cotton. Textile mills do not build themselves, And both are producing excellent. Let's get a manager here, a supervisor. You, sir, will have
I am so furious.
another rebel attack, and it's at another crappy location. Tanks get there in time. landlord. I have to actually buy some workers here. They're cheap, so kind of worth it. Same thing here. I might as well buy them. If I can't really produce my steel mill right now. I have lots of coal, I just don't have iron. I could buy iron, perhaps, but who buys iron?
At your service.
The rebel leader? Arrest him!
Great giant tropical spiders. Presidente, I have always tried to set a good example.
Oh, I'm actually being invaded. Oh, this is bad timing. Having just survived something. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... And I have another set of tanks coming in that are going to defend a location that nobody's actually attacking at. Oh god. I might survive. I don't think I'll survive this. No way. I mean, I will survive this, but my army base will not survive this. It says evenly matched, but that's a total lie. In fact, my other tanks are like, oopsie, we made a mistake, and they're going to the other direction. They're trying to protect my farm, but no, that won't happen. That was just a miscalculation on the part of somebody. Still in rest order for him.
Good day.
So let's rest him. I'll get rid of another one of these dudes. Prisoners, 1 of 5. Excellent.
Presidente, my career as
Oh boy.
giant tropical.
And there's unrest. I think it's because I just arrested that guy. And they're attacking the presidential palace, and I only have, this is as close to BS as you can get. Luckily, the gunners are still firing at anything that passes by here. So I lost corn.
I am back in the game. I can now.
2 houses and 1 tavern. Located where exactly? I can just lose this right here. Oh my god, look how few forces I've left fighting. I do have the guard tower still fighting for me, but I don't know if it'll be enough.
Amigo. Catman! Catman!
Okay.
Catman!
You can view a list of all discovered special citizens from the Almanac population page. So this is the Almanac population page. Where would the discovered citizens be? Not in labor force? No. Employed? No. Unemployed? No. Homeless? I have a lot of homeless. It's not there. They are lying. Okay. See if I can survive this now. 1 tank, and oh my god, look at that. Just barely surviving that. 1 tank left, and we successfully repelled that invasion.
Ay caramba!
So I did get an order to get rid of that rebel leader, but... And he's here.
Ay caramba!
It's a rebel. It's not the rebel leader.
Catman! Great giant tropical spider.
Okay. Well, that stinks. College and high school are almost built. Jeez.
Presidente, Tropicans await elections next year.
Good day.
That's the rebel leader. We're going to discredit him. Yeah, he's been taken care of. Maybe that'll also reduce the number of rebellions. Maybe. Geez, there's a lot of rebels, but there's not actually a lot of...
Ay caramba!
Guys, put a rest order for you as well, Mr. Crime Lord. Yeah, I'm actually not seeing a lot of foreign spies anymore. Something seems off about that. Agent Cancer. unfortunate because I'm at the point in the game where I have a lot of money, so I can actually get rid of a lot of these foreign spies. But there are no foreign spies to be gotten rid of. Oh, I saw one. He's in here somewhere.
I am so furious.
In the
Rebels are
news,
attacking.
the rebels have made their way past the first defense lines of El Presidente's palace and are proceeding to surround it.
Ooh.
Raul, if you are listening, I know it's not the best time, but I think we need to see other people. You'll always be my own special little rebel.
Okay, it looks like they're attacking the appropriate target, which is a guard tower, so that should be quashed. And it was very quickly quashed. Yeah, still not really seeing a lot of these dudes, unfortunately.
At your service.
But we are getting rid of crime. We're tough on crime. Maybe I need more police stations. Maybe that will help me out. Crime's pretty low across the board, though. Here's a little spot with a need for more crime fighting ability. So what's our unemployment at? Okay, so I can definitely build another construction office. And we have a lot of homeless, so we gotta try and fix that as well. By laying down more tenements, and I'd like to try and get them around industries. And workplaces, so that's where I'll be going with them. Here's a workplace that has a lot of homeless surrounding it. And this little place right here could use a little bit of entertainment, so put a restaurant over here. And let's be honest, these guys are hardworking steel workers, so we will go ahead and give them a tavern. That'll cover that. And yeah, iron production is still very low, but we're good, and the election results are looking good as well, despite all the people doing everything to do. Not quite able to repel me from office.
Well, hello
yet.
there, old...
Mr. President,
Now, if I can get one of these, this high school built, I can work on other things. So, it generates Swiss bank account from all exports. That is sweet. And by itself, it just increases rates. Okay, now back to trying to find secret agents of the enemy. I still have arrest warrants out for so many. Oh my god. Oh boy, that sets me back a nice bit. Yes, it does.
We have an opportunity to influence the...
That set me back a lot of money. It makes it even more important to find these freaking agents. I mean, there's only 4 left, but there's so
The election results.
few of them. You know what, I'll put... Oh, I actually have a security checkpoint being built. I just haven't built it yet. Let's get another construction office built. And we'll put it up all the way up here with all this stuff that needs to be built as well.
There's trouble with our new high school. Comrade Presidente, you'll have to step in and solve the issue.
Free church. Free? I can put that out here. This would be like a new development area that I can build up. Eventually. I don't know. It may never get built up, this entire game. Who knows? So many rebels.
Mr. President,
One luxury entertainment coming up. We're going to build a cabaret. Can I squeeze it in here? Nope. Not next to the presidential palace, it seems. Maybe a cabaret on the beach? Guess that's exactly what it'll have to be. I was trying to squeeze it in a different way. But that will not be the case. Now, where are the other security checkpoints that I was trying to build earlier but never actually built? Maybe they are built. Just not seeing them. Okay, so they look like this, and they require one high school student to run. More checkpoints. More checkpoints will find the spies, who I do despise.
Great giant tropical spy.
A foreign invasion again. Oh my god. Okay. See what the delegation gives me.
Good grief. The
Move
Allies.
logging camp. That's actually a very easy one to do. And this is probably the most appropriate place. So just quick build that right there. Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Mission accomplished.
Amigo.
An arrest warrant is out for him. And that was unfortunate. That's a corn. Corn's important. I need that to feed my peoples. You know what I could do, feed my people, is I could start importing corn. Cuba. In the dock here I built on purpose.
Comrade Presidente, my socialist...
Police station fire brigade upgrade. Boom! Communists love me. Communists hate him. Maybe there were only 20 spies here total, and I killed them all. Oh, here's one.
I love Tropico at sunset.
Jeez, that was a funny place for him to be. There's another one. An employee of this place. Apparently. Who? You?
At your service.
No, you're all the way over there. You?
Good day.
Oh, you're all the way over there. At the bar. How about you?
Greetings!
No, you're all the way over there. So that only leaves one possible person. Is it you?
Hola!
Oh, it's actually none of them. Okay, that's awkward. Well, I definitely lost
My
that person.
research indicates that the US will soon be introducing a prohibit.
Yeah, it sounds like a bad idea. I'm trying to be pro-American in this particular
Great
run-through.
giant tropical spiders.
Okay, I need 3 more, and this sort of action's
Hola!
not working out, so we'll bribe him. So I need 2 more.
Comrade Presidente,
Ministry of Information. That seems like a pretty prudent investment for the future, because it gives you a chance of negating coups. Which, you know, automatically losing the game, or staying in the game. One sounds just a lot better. I'm going to bet that my homelessness has dipped. Is that true? It's down to 30. And a graph indicates that the number of shacks has decreased and the number of homelessness has decreased drastically. Mission accomplished, people. So let's get rid of him. So kill him? Will that work? Yeah, that's exactly what they meant. Get rid of him. Sad. Well, only sort of sad. I mean, he was a criminal after all. I shouldn't be too upset when a criminal dies. Don't know why it gets me every time. Need more iron workers. Lots more. A lot of them are going to school, so they work in a textile mill. Jeez, I am actually doing really well in educated workers right now. Maybe I could use more industry. I can't do a second steel mill, and I can't do another textile mill. I don't have the resources for anything else. So I need something that will require education, like a clinic. And we'll put it up here in the new development area. Because who knows, mining accidents happen all the time? We do. Oh! Ha! Another screen to tell me that I've been playing way too long. I built up the most expensive civilization possible. Well, not possible, but it is an expensive civilization. It's producing
Greetings.
gratuitous amounts of income. Okay, so we bribed him
Congratulations, Comrade Presidente. We have finally created the Tropican Socialist State.
No other country has socialism quite like ours. There are 20 free gardens, which I barely ever get a chance to use. Free large gardens. That's a lot of friggin' free gardens, though. 20? Like, seriously, Jesus. What to do with all my free gardens? Put them everywhere seems to be the answer. Running out of decent places to put these things. Like by the prisons, is that really where I'm going to put them? Sure. Is that the end of the freedom? That is. Oh, and some small gardens now. Presidential palace will be beautiful. Speaking of which, time to get this upgrade for getting better commandos. And that's the end of the free ones. Okay. So I have a lot of spies on the job. They have a lot of spies on the job. Let's keep it up. Yay, I can build an alliance. Please.
The Allies are moving.
Please let this work. I should have enough forces to deflect this. It's going to depend on how my forces split up. My militia cannot take on these forces individually. And oh wow, I don't have the second army base. I am so screwed. I really did screw myself here. Maybe not. See if they can. Maybe they will be able to deflect this. I seriously thought I had that second army base still, but apparently I do not. I could use more entertainment, it seems. Even the luxury entertainment is making a ridiculous amount of money. So I'll build a second opera house up here. Wow, I actually deflected that. Now I'm
Mr.
allied.
President, according
Build one bank. Banks build interest on savings, so and make more money by having more money. Which is always neat. So we have this guy here.
Caramba!
We're going to banish him for being a dirty active spy. And I need one more.
Amigo.
And now
Presidente, we have the Area 52 files. It turns out that all of those conspiracies were manufactured by the Allies to turn away attention from their actual policies.
that was disappointing. I was expecting to uncover secrets about little green men, government cover-ups, and political assassinations. Instead, the Allies are just spreading fairy tales to distract their citizens. Edward Iceman is seeking asylum in Tropico. What shall we do? Turn to the Allies. So thank Cal. Okay, now to finish this up, I only need to do one more foreign spy. I was kind of happy that I was able to do that one,
Giant Tropicus.
although it did make it slightly harder. So we are going to kill him. I think that's the way we go with the crime lords. Off them completely. Since none of them are actually getting arrested. Oh, they're doing another foreign invasion already? Well, I am slightly more well off because
Viva
I
Presidente!
have the Americans to help me now, who are my allies. But this seems making these invasions more powerful. Okay, so now I just gotta find one more dude. And there's our guy.
Good evening.
That's a rebel. I want the next one.
Good evening.
Yeah, this guy. We'll bribe him. And El
This
Completo.
spy business has helped me learn not to trust anyone, Presidente. Now, how can I be sure that even you have not been bought by some other Presidente and turned into a double Presidente? How can X not mark the spot?
My head hurts. I need to sit down. I apologize for my harsh words. If I can't trust you, then I can't even trust my poor old mother. I suppose we should congratulate ourselves for this victory and not divert from our holy quest any longer. The Toucan awaits. Okay, that was long, actually challenging, and I guess we'll be moving on to a feminist plot.